Good evening, this is Dr. Ragini, fertility consultant from 49 Hyderabad. Now I would like to discuss about the uterine anomalies affecting infertility. So what are the most common uterine anomalies that we encounter, and how does this affect infertility? Basically, most of the patients come to us at day 2 or day 3, and we usually do a routine basic scan. In basic scan, what we usually see is the 3D scan. 3D scan is the one which is more advanced, and it is almost like a mini hysteroscopy. Like, how is the uterus per se without even putting a camera. This is our latest advancement, that is 3D scan. In 3D scan, almost all we can rule out all the uterine anomalies. Like, in case the uterus is having a midline septum, and how much is the extent of the septum which is coming into the cavity. Like, it's just a indentation near the fundus, or it's a septum midline coming up till half the cavity, or it's a complete septum which is coming down and down up till the cervix. We can just see by 3D scans. And most commonly is the uterine anomalies, is that there is only one uterus, or there is any two uterus, or if there is two uterus, are they joined or they are separate. All this can be find out with 3D scan. With 3D scan, what are the things that we can go much in advance is that how is the treatment managed protocol changes with all of them. In case if there are two uterus, two horns, two cavities, then we could know where is the egg releasing, which side is the egg releasing, and that side is the one which we usually recommend for IUI, so that the sperm can be directed to that side of the ovary or that egg which is released. In that way we can help out. Second thing is the septum. If there is a septum, how extent is the septum? If the septum is there, how much should be the correction done? How is the correction done? At what level is the correction done? So if the septum is there, we can definitely go ahead with hysteroscopy, get the septal resection done, again get a check 3D scan to see that the cavity has come back to its normal structure. So with this latest thing of 3D, it is equivalent to almost like getting a picture of an MRI. So definitely with a normal 3D scan itself, we can assess whether the patient, if the patient is having recurrent pregnancy loss, if the pregnancy is delayed even about repeated ovulation, where is it going wrong, and also we can see how is the lining which is coming up, how is the endometrial, how is the juxta, everything can be in detail seen with the scan. So anything about any queries regarding how is, if there is HSG showing an anomaly, or you want to get it clarified, you can always come to 49 to get it clarified. Okay, thank you.